Hi, friends. I am back to talk about spiritual tools, or also known as divination. Over the past several years, whenever I get out some of my divination, I feel like some people are kind of scared by it. So I wanted to talk about it a little bit to kind of loosen up the fear around divination. Divination, for me, I use oracle cards. I have a lot of sets of oracle cards, mostly Kyle Gray. This set was my very first set. And oracle cards to me have a softer message to them. And a lot of people have a lot of fear around tarot because there's certain cards in there that just have a negative appeal to them, I guess. And so, not that I don't have tarot, I do have tarot right here. This is a great tarot deck if you're starting off with tarot, because if you can see in the back, it has the reverse and the upright meaning. And whether it be tarot, because tarot started off as a game, or it is oracle, all I'm doing is pulling from your energy and I'm putting together a story or a message for somebody. So I am a reader. I read the cards, and then sometimes I get hits during the readings, meaning I'll get my ear will start ringing, or I'll see a picture of something in my imagination, and then I can add to the story. But it's all just this is cardboard and a piece of paper. So I don't have a lot of fear around these things because I think of them as that. They are paper that have information on them, and I can take the information or leave the information. And so that's the same with tarot. But some people, because there's like the death card in tarot, which could mean there's a death of something, meaning a death of a way of being. It could mean a death of a not necessarily a person or an animal. It could just be a death of a period of time for you. And so I think not everybody understands all of the meanings of these cards. Some of them look a little crazy, so people have fear around them. But again, they're just a piece of paper too. And I say this meaning like I don't really mess with Ouija boards because there's a lot of negative thought around Ouija boards. And so I don't do tarot as much because people are more afraid of it. So I've never touched a Ouija board because people usually use that to like conjure spirits. And I'm not trying to talk to some random spirits that might pass through. So I don't really mess with that unless I'm talking through the cards. I also, every time I ever use card or any divination, I have a particular meditation that I do for 10 minutes that clears my energy and that adds protection. And I set intentions to only bring in the best message. If you're interested in that meditation, let me know and I will send it to you. You can just comment meditation below. I also grow and harvest my own sage. If you're interested in this, whenever you do have oracle cards, it is good when you first get them to sage them and also carry them or sleep with them so that you can put your energy on them once you have cleared out the energy of the manufacturer or the driver that brought them off. You want to clear all that out, and over time you could build up energy on your cards. And so you're going to want to clear that out too, either with sage or palo santo, or you could set it under a full moon and help clear that way. It's up to you. There's several different techniques. I usually just clear with sage or palo santo, and that's about it. That's how I do it. But it's always a good idea to start bringing them with you so you get that energy on them, your energy on them, and clear them periodically. Also, there is a pendulum. Anything can be a pendulum. A pendulum, you can use a necklace with a pendulum. So it's just like a string with weight on it. And I use pendulums for more of a like yes or no answer. So show me what yes is. And you just say, show me what yes is, show me what yes is, show me what yes is. So eventually you'll stop turning. And then I'm not doing anything. It will start to rock a certain way. I don't know if you can tell that it's rocking on its own. And I'm not doing anything. I'm not trying to trick myself or trick anybody else. But it will start to rock certain ways to tell you what yes is. And then when you ask it questions, it will go yes or no. I'm sorry, I just rocked it right then. But you can use a necklace for that. Same thing. You're going to want to clear it. You can make your own. This is something that I made on my own, but it's anything that is a string with a piece of weight. And I have other pendulums that have like crystals to help with negative energy. So you could use that. I also have dowsing rods. I haven't used dowsing rods a lot. I have a little bit, but it's the same kind of theory, is that you'll say, what's my yes? What's my yes? And you have to sit with it for a while, and you got to be very still with these things. And you start with them, and I'm sure you've seen the girl on TikTok that's real famous for these, but you start with them very, still, trying to get them in a still position. And then you say, what's my yes and what's my no? And it will go in or out. My no is X for me, and my yes is open for me. And my, for me, that's usually what I indicate, is like, you also can set and say, I want no to be this and yes to be this. I kind of like taking control over it, but you can also ask, what's my yes? What's my yes? Especially when you're first starting out, or what's my no? What's my no? So you can see what the spirit, and that you can see it working in action on your own. Again, but these are just copper rods, right? Like, there's nothing inherently scary about some copper rods or a crystal on a string or cardboard paper. So there's nothing, you get to put the meaning on this, and there's nothing really scary about it to me. And I know everybody's different and maybe have had different experiences with these, but if you want to heighten your own intuition, they're great things and tools to use out there. You don't have to seek out other people, because the answers are all within you. And I just wanted to create a video so that people understand how easy that they can get their own answers, and how not scary. Like, let's just be honest. It's paper. It's a crystal. It's, some metal rods. And, somebody would see that stuff and think it means nothing. And somebody like me actually gets messages for it. And if you wanted to start reading oracle cards or tarot cards, you would start with yourself. Some people believe that you never read for yourself. I've never had a problem with it. I've always thought that it was fine. I've always gotten amazing messages if I read for myself. I do find it a little more personal to do in-person readings, but you could, as long as you're tuning into people's energy, if you want to do your mom or you wanted to do a friend, these are always fun because they're always really, really positive messages. And so I try to stay in the lane of positivity and not try to scare people, because I ain't trying to be scared either. So that's why I wouldn't mess with anything that is scary. So if they are scary to you, then step away, because you don't want to put that energy on them. And if you're interested in the meditation, comment meditation below. If you're interested in any sage, comment sage below. Like I said, I harvest it under a full moon. I grow it myself. I'm always very intentional with everything that I do, and want to teach everybody else to be able to be self-sufficient as well, whether it be contacting spirit, because spirit is leaving me messages all the time, whether it be synchronistic numbers. I get that a lot. Like the last few weeks, I've been seeing 222 a lot. Literally, I looked at my watch today in my car, and it said I had worked out 222 calories. And then I look over to my right, and somebody's license plate has 222 on it. So like those type of things, if you have those type of synchronicities, pay attention. Like, what was I thinking about then? What's going on right now? Like, what's my mind thinking about? Or if there's a song that you continue to hear, and it's not some hit song, but there's a song that you continue to hear over and over again, or somebody mentions it or anything like that, go and listen to the lyrics of that song. Find out about who wrote that song. Certain things like that. I believe that spirit, or the universe itself, God, whatever you want to call it, is trying to communicate with you, but you may not be listening. And so the easy way is just to use cards, and it will give you a message. And I just tell my cards, like, just please give me any message that I need to hear right now. And I just go with that. And, or it could be a song that you hear over and over again, or a number that you see over and over again. It could be several different things, but it's about paying attention and not being scared of it. It's actually very, very magical. And so I hope you got something out of this. And if you have any questions, comment below. Much love.